Oh, there I am. Hey, super friends! What up? Mario here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much love and respect to each and every one of you and yours for tuning in. If you are joining me again, welcome back, my friends. You guys are awesome. If this is your first time with us, let me personally invite you to have a little bit of fun. Hit me up in chat, hit me up in the comments section. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I'm doing a dual broadcast on Twitch and YouTube. So this is going to be my final broadcast of my career as a point guard. Come to this conclusion. This one is actually going to be added into the list, the playlist that I have created for the point guard position. One Irvin Thomas, the great from Indiana State. Basically a combination of Irvin Magic Johnson. Even though I could not find the spelling of that name with an EA, you'd think it'd be in the game. It is not. So, also the great Isaiah Thomas from the Detroit Pistons. Defensively speaking, that's basically how I am molded. So, started out my career with the Phoenix Suns. They gave me an opportunity after the downfall of Eric Bledsoe. And I took care of the point guard duties in Phoenix until he was able to get better. Actually, he's still not better. But I like to tell myself that. So, I got traded. I requested a trade to the Houston Rockets where I thought I would have a better shot at the playoffs. We did so last year. This is my third year. We're in the playoffs again. So I did manage to simulate a little bit ahead. And that's probably what I'm going to do for the remainder of the playthrough. And just do some key matchups and key moments in my historic Hall of Fame rise. Brosyphilis, how are you doing over on Twitch? So happy to have you along. This is going to be my last stream, obviously, for the My Career aspect of NBA 2K15. And we're going to continue on Thursday with the final streaming of my team. That is until, you know, I get 2K16, and at that point, you know, my life is over. Hey, Midnight Loss, how are you doing? Welcome back. Like, tweeted, and shared on Facebook. Yes. Thank you so much, Midnight Loss. I appreciate that, man. You are awesome. Bam. I'm doing well, Brosyphilis. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate it. So, yeah. That's basically what we're here for. This is the third year, like I said. I've simulated up until the playoffs. We actually made the playoffs last year, but we got decimated by the Golden State Warriors. Understandably so. Now we're facing the San Antonio Spurs. There was a bit of an injury to James Harden. We had a trade in the middle of the season. Ended up trading Monte Eunice for Nene and a rookie, which I think worked out well. We saved a lot financially too. This is actually my contract year, so we're going to see what happens, but we're only going to play the first 2 games of this particular playoff series, and this is going to make up one of the videos that I have for my point guard Let's Play series. So that should be good enough for a warm-up, I think. As you can see, we're against... Oh, actually, no. I thought we were against the San Antonio Spurs. We're against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wow. What am I going to do for my career? Position, all that stuff? For NBA 2K16, I'm going to go with what I know. I'm going to go with center position. That's my favorite position to play. Likely I'm going to go what I did this year, and that's going to be in the mold of a Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain style, maybe like a Bill Russell defensively, hopefully, depending on what the defense does this year. I don't know. I've seen a few gameplay footage pieces on YouTube, but I don't know. It's one thing to see it, another to play it. But yeah, center position is what I'm going for with right out of the gate, and I'm going to play my park and team and build all that. Getting lazy tonight and making some mac and cheese. Midnight Lost. Good, man. You can't go wrong with mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is good. I personally can't have cheese, to be honest, but love making it. Everybody says I could make a good mac and cheese. Splish splash. Now the big thing actually, Brosyphilis, is I'm going to be making a roster this year. I've wanted to do that for this game, but I got into it late, and I thought it wasn't really worth the time and the effort. This time, however, since I'm getting it early, I want to get a roster out before the season starts, and I want to make it as much of a community effort as possible with with influence pretty much from what Rashidi does on the Xbox 360. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, Rashidi. He used to make a lot of rosters on OperationSports.com, and I followed him for quite some time, pretty much since I started playing the 2K series. He was always a staple in the roster making community, and it's going to be loosely based along those ratings, but I'd love to get input from the community, so yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Wham! There we go. You're going to go with a Jason Kidd style point guard? Defense and a lot of passing? That's awesome. I love that build. That's a fantastic build. You made a roster too? That's great. Maybe you can help me out, because I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be playing 2K16 pretty much for the next week solid. When it comes out, which will be... Well, in my case, I won't be able to play it until Monday, so all next week will be pretty much 2K16. And then I'll resume the regular schedule right after that. So I could use all the help I can get. Let's go ahead and play the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're probably going to get whooped. Take out the probably. We're going to get whooped. Oh, thanks, Brosyphilis, man. I'd really appreciate that, man. Rashidi's rosters are usually controversial, though. So, yeah. But I'll definitely take some input here, and we'll come up with something that the whole community can enjoy. It's going to be on the PC, though, so that's what kind of sucks about it. Oh, let me just go over to Tweety very quickly. And I'm going to retweet that. Thanks, Midnight Lost, for the retweet. I really do appreciate it. That helps me out tremendously, guys, if you guys want to retweet and all that stuff. Okay. Alright, we're going to go with this. Alright, first round of the playoffs. Oklahoma City Thunder going to be hosting the Houston Rockets. There's a close-up of Kevin Durant and Coach... Is that former Minnesota head coach? Can't remember his name off the top of my head. I know, Brosyphilis. I really want to get it. I wish I had it for... I wish I had the next-gen systems, but... We'll see what happens. I mean, when I do get a PS4, I will definitely get it. Tip off to Houston. Here's Jones. Jones is actually hurt, so he's playing hurt. We'll see what happens. Oh, nice. James Harden splits the defense, goes right to the cup, lays it up and in. Great play by James Harden to start the game. Lurking for a bit? Not a problem, Midnight Lost. I understand, my friend. Just happy to have you along. Westbrook gets a screen. Come on. Serge. Man. So I'm not quite fully maximized yet. Oh, wow. Nice defense. Great. So James Harden, I'm going to let him take care of the bulk of the offense. He actually made NBA first team. Nice. Right to the hoop. Can't get it to go, but he draws the foul. That's the first on Steven Adams. First team foul of the ball game. You got extremely close to breaking your nose. That's terrible, Brosyphilis. What happened? I've had my nose broken once, so it's not a pleasant experience. James Harden at the line to shoot a pair. Let's see what happens here. Makes the first one. So like I mentioned, folks, this is my third season. First round of the playoffs. We exited last year to the Golden State Warriors 4-1. We ended up winning game 4, actually. We were down 3-0. So that's not too bad. Second of the free throws here. Nails both of them. That's a 4-0 lead over the hometown Oklahoma City Thunder. Right. Pass this over to Westbrook, because Westbrook is going to definitely need to. Wow. Good stuff. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna let. Oh, get in there! Thank you. Oof. Not too shabby. We're running a clinic right now. This is good. This is exceptionally good. The reason we're seated so low, we're actually... Oh wow, Durant's wide open. He still can't make it. Yeah, we're seated 7th because James Harden had a pretty major injury at the beginning of the season. He strained his patella, which is usually a debilitating injury, like pretty badly. Oh, nice spin in the lane. James Harden can't get it to go. Howard's right there. Can't put the rebound back in. Westbrook handles the basketball. Steven Adams grabs the rebound. I hate it when my teammates hit into me and it just kills my momentum. Arg. Pass that to you-know-who. It's James Harden. James Harden run down. Pass it over to Brewer. Brewer can't do anything. Have to wait. Pass that over to James. I'm going to post Howard. Howard can't get it to go. Steven Adams with the rebound. Oof. It's crazy. Oh no! Not too shabby with the early going. We've actually had a couple of stops there and they missed shots. So maybe it's just jitters. I don't know. Pass that over to James Harden. So I had the 35,000 VC. I guess. Oh, he almost gets that. Terrence Jones gets fouled. That's the second foul on Steven Adams, second team foul of the quarter. I actually got this 35,000 virtual credits from pre-purchasing, or pre-ordering rather, the NBA 2K16 version, Michael Jordan edition. So I used that to make my character a 91 overall point guard. You had a concussion, the gash in your forehead. That's awful, bro. Man. Dived into a pool. Wow. Beat Sarian, what's up, man? How are you doing? It's been a while since I've talked to you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I appreciate it. Just playing a little bit of basketball. This is my last time playing my career because I'm going to be purchasing NBA 2K16. I'm going to be going buck wild with that one. So he splits a pair, not too bad. Not too bad. So here's Dion Waiters up top, being watched closely by James Harden. He passed it over to Serge Ibaka, goes past Terrence Jones, gets it to go. So it's a 3-point lead. 8:55 left to go in the first quarter of action. Pass that over to James Harden. James Harden's going to handle most of the offense from us. I'll just shoot when I have to. I could have shot it there, but I didn't. Aye! I gotta watch the turnovers. Ah! I'd rather have him fouled, though. Good transition defense, just, you know, Dion Waiters can finish, so we have to go really hard at him. You got the MJ edition for 2K16. Got some cool My Team. I have the same thing, so I'm happy about that. I was happy that I'm able to afford that. So, yeah. Dion Waiters at the line to shoot 2. Nails the first of 2. Is that the reward for domination? You earn a Jason Kidd card? Okay. Fishy Yarpster, how are you doing, man? So happy to have you along. I know it's very late where you're at, so I deeply appreciate it, man. I hope you're having a great one. Hits both free throws. I used profanity? When did I use profanity? Maybe I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Thomas goes in, lays it up and in. What a great play. What did I say? I didn't even notice. I try not to use profanity. It's very difficult to do. That's why I do it. I'm French, right? I can curse a blue streak. That was good defense, I guess, all things considered. Yeah, the domination grind, I agree with you, Brosyphilis, will be real. Very much so. And so will the My Career stuff for me, at least. That's the way I play it. Oh, will you stop turning the ball over? Dang. Oklahoma with a 1-point lead. 7:40 left to go in the first quarter. I don't know why I'm turning the ball over so darn much. Westbrook is a very good point guard, though, to be fair. Nice. Pass that over to Harden. Harden for three. Can't get it to go. Guess who's there? Dwight Howard with the offensive rebound. Can't even lay it up. Man. Wow, Durant is like a deer, man. He runs very quickly, and he's 7 feet tall. How are you going to defend that? Durant is being watched closely by Corey Brewer. He dribbles around him, dunks it on the face of the defense. Man, that's crazy. No, Buck Wild. Buck Wild. I didn't say the other word. I said Buck Wild. I'm a hip-hop head, so Buck Wild. I know how you can see the difference, though. I tricked your ears. That's what I like doing. I like tricking people. Oh, nice. Thomas. Oh, come on, man. That's nonsense. Just bear with me 1 second, Chad. I'm trying to beat the tar out of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Westbrook is going to really take it to me on this matchup. Look at this. Good. I'm happy. Yeah. All right. We get another three, maybe? No way. James Harden with the pop-up three. That's crazy. Yeah, it did sound like an F-bomb. I agree with you. But I like tricking people's ears. I'm a fan of language, too. Oh! Russell Westbrook is called for the offensive foul. We're going the other way. 6:05 left to go in the first quarter of action. We're tied at 13. Utah Jazz family, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you along. Hope you're having a great one, man. This is going to be my last stream for my career for NBA 2K15. Then we're going to go with the 2K16 hype. Harden to Howard. What a great play by the Houston Rockets. What's his name again? This is the former coach of Minnesota. I just can't remember his name off the top of my head.
All right, everyone relax.
He's Flip Saunders' protege. I've forgotten his name, though. I'm doing well, Utah Jazz family. I'm going to play a couple of games here. First round of the playoffs, third season in my career. I'm a point guard with the Houston Rockets in the mold of Magic Johnson, and Isaiah Thomas, rather. So, yeah. Can't wait for 2K16, man. I got the Michael Jordan edition. I was able to afford it finally.
And will continue to be great at setting up the offense in the postseason.
Am I in... oh, I'm sorry, Beatzarian. I didn't notice your question there. Am I in Cape Breton or in the mainland? I'm in Cape Breton still. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see here. Just trying to keep up with chat. Sorry about this, folks. I'm normally better than this at keeping up. Okay. I missed you, Midnight Loss. I missed you, man. Always miss you. 7 feet tall is one of my think. If you're 6 feet, only 30 centimeters tall. 30.2. Yeah, I agree with you. That's pretty much what I'm going to be going with, though. A 7-foot center in the mold of probably like Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain. But I'd like to be more defensively minded, like say, oh, what an interior pass, Westbrook over to Dion Waiters, even though it got deflected. 5:45 left to go in the first quarter of action here. I got 2 turnovers already in the first quarter. Pass that over to James Harden. As I simulated most of this season, right? I wanted to try to hurry up and come with better content, but not. All right, we're going to have to post up Dwight. Dwight Howard's in the post. Repost. Give the big man some touches. Nice, up and under. Gets it to go. Dwight Howard, the up and under, and makes it work. 2-point lead for the Houston Rockets on the road. So yes, we're seeded number 7. They are seeded number 2, to the best of my knowledge. And the reason we're seeded so poorly is because of the injury to James Harden early in the season. I should have documented that, but it's my contract year, so we'll see what happens after this, if I stay with the Rockets or not. Nice! Over to James Harden. Cannot get it to go, but he is fouled. This is second on Russell Westbrook. 13th foul of the quarter. 4:50 left to go. Oh, you lost your voice, Utah Jazz family? I'm sorry, man. That's a tough go, man. I used to work at call centers a lot, and losing your voice, man, it's a defeat. It just feels, you feel kind of helpless doing that, man.
Oklahoma City needs to do a much better job against Harden. He already has 8 points.
Yeah, I do got to aim better. I agree with you.
Well, that's important. When you get to the foul line, any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical. And he's trying to do his part right there.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in.
Yeah, it's all metric after that when you join the military. That's right, Midnight.
Change here as well. Ariza's checked in. Under trailing by 4.
This is Jeremy Lamb. This is an easy exploit for me. I should be able to post it up, actually. What the heck was that? Mitch McGarry. Foul by Dwight Howard. That's a second team foul. First on him. 4:40 left to go. 4-point lead for the Houston Rockets over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, that's why you couldn't stream today. Sorry about that, man. Okay. So Mitch McGarry is going to be shooting a pair. Makes the first one. You were in the Navy, Midnight Lost? That's awesome, man. Thank you for your service.
Both shots good from the strike.
Alright. Did I lose the strum? I lost the strum. At least my wireless thing. Alright. Pass that over to James Harden. James Harden being watched closely, if you want to call it that, by Jeremy Lamb. Crossover, crossover, crossover. He's fouled. Can't get it to go. Mitch McGarry, first foul on him. 14th foul of the quarter. Bear with me 1 second, folks. Sorry about this. My wireless tends to go out every now and again. There we go. We'll just re-up here. No time for that. Gotta shoot a pair. Rattles the first one in, so first of 2.
And that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
Let's go over to the Tweety. Gotta go over to the Tweety and refresh the Twitchy.
And a change for the Rockets. Capela checked in for Jones.
Capela? Not a fan of him.
And good on the second.
Splish or splash.
Under trailing by 4.
So Robertson, that's Andre Robertson.
Thank you, Kevin. Randy Whitman and I spoke just briefly.
Nice, Dwight Howard with the rebound. Over to Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza. Nice. Good job. Trevor Ariza off the bench. He's actually better coming off the bench anyway because he's coming off a pretty bad injury. He had a high ankle sprain last season and he didn't really recover from that. I've had a pretty nasty ankle injury, so yeah, I know all about that.
Right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Oh, not a problem, Utah Jazz. You just go ahead and do your thing. I'm so happy to have you along here, though, man. It really does mean the world to me. Oh, shoot. That was a terrible shot. I shouldn't have shot that. I didn't mean to, actually. Wrong button. I guess I got to guard Kevin Durant now. It's not necessarily a mismatch. Now it is. Now it is. You got a general discharge? Okay. Really? Depression is a disqualifying element? I didn't know that. I wouldn't be able to qualify. I've had depression since I was about 11 or so. Anxiety as well. Oh no! Robertson can't get it to go. Oh, that's in though. No? Man, I'm very fortunate that the Thunder are missing all of these shots. Especially on their home floor. Over to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard? Over to Capela. Why is Capela and Dwight Howard at the same time? Robertson. He's dribbling the basketball. He goes around the pick. Perry Jones. Jones is up on top. Oh, just bear with me. I'll get to you in a moment. Sorry. I'll acknowledge. Just bear with me. It's the playoffs, man. It's the playoffs. It's Chris Webber. Chris Webber. James Harden's over in the corner. Pass it over to Trevor Ariza. Pass it over here. Come on. On Dwight. Good stuff, Dwight. Passes it into him. Can't get it to go. Good ball movement. Just can't get the assist. Oh, wow. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Shoot. Gets that to roll in. 1 point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Timeout on the floor. Coach McHale gives me a great opportunity to do Twitch alerts, which I forgot to do again. I'm sorry. I don't mean to ignore you guys. Oh, come on,
That
man.
means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives, and contesting everything at the rim. Let's do it.
Sorry, my wireless is going in and out here. Had problems with the internet earlier today, and I deeply apologize for that one more time. I'm Canadian. I'm going to apologize a lot, so I apologize for the apologizing. There we go. Connect over to Twitcherooney. They should give me a prompt here on what to do defensively. Do not allow inside baskets to swarm the paint. You got it, Coach. Jeremy Lamb. Beat Zarian, thank you so much for following, my friends. Such a pleasure to have you along. Welcome to the Super Friends. I hope you enjoy the feed and you find me mildly entertaining. Salute, man. Thank you so much. You are an awesome individual. Oh, by the way, everybody, I know Beat Zarian in real life, so if you guys want to give him a special shout out, he's a really good guy. Class act, so everybody say hi to Beat Zarian, okay? He's over on the Twitcherooney. And I'm also on YouTube, by the way, Beat Zarian, if you prefer to watch it on that. It's up to you, man. Okay, now let's get back. Well, I think the biggest thing was I had... Oh, you had a past suicide attempt, I see. I see what you mean, Midnight Loss. I was in the same boat, actually. Yeah, so I empathize completely with you, man. Your swag, Fishy? Swag, man. All about that swag. Oh, yeah, the story and cutscenes, Bro Syphilis, in 2K16 are going to be phenomenal. I've seen the very... Can't figure out how to comment on YouTube, Beats Arian? Okay. I'm not really sure either. It depends. If you're on a mobile phone, I'm not really sure how to do that. But... I have a general chat right next to where I'm doing the live stream at, and this is obviously going to go into. This is actually going to be used for footage for my Let's Play. So, yeah. I don't know. Wish I could help you out. No. Over to Johnson. Johnson's actually an improved player. Pass that over to Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza's up top, being guarded closely. Come on, Capella. That's not Capella. Lays it up and in. What a great double move. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, they don't have Hogan for 2K16? Are you serious? Man. Thunder retained the basketball. Trevor Ariza got a hand on that.
He's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Oh. So I got to guard Lamb, and we got to make sure that they don't get any baskets inside.
Here's Roberson.
Roberson.
Yet, but I'm sure will change. Pocket 6.
Over to Kevin Durant. Get him.
It's hauled in by Thomas.
Thank you. Get that.
Every possession with that shot.
Over to Johnson. Johnson out of Arizona. Come on, man. Come on, man. That was an easy make. I was quite a ways out there, but it was still an easy make. Am I going to have to get Kevin Durant? Great. Oh, number 48. I forget his name, but he's a randomly generated rookie. He came along with the Nene deal for Dantas Maniutis. And they actually look this... Wow, what's up with that? Floyd. I got confused there for a moment. I thought it was... Yeah. Oh! Pass that... Oh, wrong place. Pass that over to Johnson. Johnson dribbles around. Ho-ho! Right to the rack. He's not going to find that. Nice! Great putback. Nice follow-through. Yeah, because of the racist rant. I know what you mean. Yeah. It's unfortunate, man. Hulk Hogan is pretty much an icon of wrestling. The icon of wrestling. 1 point lead. Let's see if I can actually get something off here.
Start to the game. This has been. Can you believe there have been 7
At the end of one quarter of play, ladies and gentlemen, the Oklahoma City Thunder are up 29 over the visiting Houston Rockets. Round 1 of the playoffs, folks. We'll be back with second quarter action right after these messages. Yeah, it's weird. It's randomly generated stuff, so they look the same, and I've not really seen that before. This is the first time I've encountered it, but I haven't really played too much of it. Yeah.
Western Conference, round 1.
Right, name and likeness for Hulk Hogan because he'd have to pay him the royalties. Exactly right, Midnight.
Coming your way next Monday.
You're gonna grab 2K15? You're not gonna wait for 2K16 at all? I really think that's gonna be cool though. Or is that the new one? Is that gonna be the new one? No, I'm sorry. It is 2K16. That's the new wrestling game. My apologies. Yeah, you found the wonderful world of Twitch. That's right, Beatsarian. Exactly. Happy to have you here regardless, man. Oh, Fishy. I see you there, Fishy. I saw you with the corner of my eye. Playing on Steam while I'm playing. Well, I guess you could always make them too, couldn't you, Midnight Lost? Oh, you plan to get both. That's awesome, man. Alright, let's get to the second quarter action. Close up of Russell Westbrook. A+ on that one. Overall coach satisfaction's a B+. Those are always great things. I gotta get my coach satisfaction up, so I'll be sitting on the bench to start the second quarter. Perry Jones is going to be inbounding over to Russell Westbrook. Let's just simulate until I get in here. For the sake of time, I gotta try to rush through this. And it took them a full 15 seconds before they actually substituted me in. Imagine. Nice. Splits the defense. Arg! Thunder! Oh, what? Darn. Got my shot blocked and gave them possession. I don't know how that works. I'm surprised I didn't get a turnover for that. This game is very, very cruel with turnovers. So Russell Westbrook is going to be handling the basketball at this point. Dion Waiters being covered by Nick Johnson. Switch over to, oh wow, Perry Jones. Cannot get it to go. Good stuff. Come on. No? Okay. Backcourt violation. Thunder retain possession. Man. Midnight Lost, are you switching back and forth from Twitch to YouTube? Stop doing that, man. It messes with my head. And there's like a delay still, right? Oh, what an alley-oop play. That's probably going to end up being the State Farm assist of the game. I should have been able to stop that. All right. Pass that over to Johnson. He's going to be handling the point guard duties. No? Come on, Russ. Let me go, man. Wow, Johnson right to the hoop. Cannot get it to go. First foul on Dion Waiters. First team foul of the quarter. 10:53 left to go. Oklahoma City up by 3 points. TJ Warren had a 53% three-point shooting, and he shot 4 for 4. That's crazy. Man. Bit of a delay on Twitch. YouTube is actually fine. Okay, cool. YouTube's fine. Okay. Oh, in my career, I see what you mean. Okay. I don't know, man. TJ Warren looks okay. He's just not very good defensively, and I'm a sucker for good defenders, right? You can shoot the three all you want, but if you can't defend the perimeter, I think you're lacking something. With the exception of, there were very few exceptions to that rule. Ray Allen wasn't always a very good defender. At least when he went to the Boston Celtics, he did play some defense, which was awesome. But, you know. Oh, he has a 53 attribute. I see what you mean. Over to Terrence Jones. Poke loose and stolen by Serge Ibaka. Westbrook is running. He's running. Okay. Russ. He's going to try to cross me up and get right to the basket. I got to prevent that. 4-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Dion Waiters. Watched closely by Nick Johnson. What the heck was that? Nice. Dwight Howard grabs the rebound. We're going to have to take this slow, I think. play a half-court set with these folks. Over to Nick Johnson. Quick Nick Johnson. Oh, wow, right to the basket. Cannot get it to go. That's the first foul on Serge Ibaka. Second team foul of the quarter. 9:35 left to go. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, TJ Warren, I was actually playing on the Phoenix Suns, and he ended up there. Or was he there to begin with? I've forgotten. But regardless, Warren was actually very good at making three-point shots, but he couldn't defend. People would blow by him, and he was really bad.
That one is no good. The Thunder leading by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter,
Oh, man. Dwight Howard picks up his second foul, first team foul of the quarter. Yeah, he had an F 3-point grade. I was still getting that. Like I said, I was playing on the Phoenix Suns, right? And we were desperate for three-point shooters. The only person who could shoot a three were Markieff Morris and Brandon Knight, because Eric Bledsoe was injured. This is in this particular my career that I'm talking about, right? And yeah, despite the fact that he had a poor grade for three-point shots, he was still putting them in like crazy. I don't know why. Must be a programming error or something. I'm unsure though. Hopefully they correct stuff like that in 2K16. I doubt it though. Somebody's got to release an unofficial patch for that on PC at least. So Dion Waiters misses the first of two. Makes the second one. So he splits a pair. Ferry, how are you doing, man? So happy to have you along here. I'm doing well. Playing a little bit of basketball. This is going to be my last my career. And then on Thursday, it'll be my last my team. Steven Adams picks up his third foul. Third team foul of the quarter. We're not even 4 minutes gone yet. I'm sorry, 3 minutes gone yet. I think so, Bro Syphilis. I'm with you on that. It seems like an error. But I was getting the same problem with this particular my career. He was really good in the wing, the right wing. I don't know why. Alright, so I got to guard Russell Westbrook. Waiters is going to the rack here. Corey Brewer picks up his first foul. This is going to be Foul City. It's the playoffs, first round. So, am I getting 2K16 on Friday? Yes, I am, Ferry. I certainly am. And are you getting it as well? I'm actually not going to be here for the weekend, though. I got it digitally on Steam, so I was able to get the 35,000 virtual credits for 2K15, and I got the 10,000 credits to start out my career. But I can only do that on Monday, sadly, because I'll be gone all weekend. I'm going to a musical performance. I'm going to go see Rakim perform. So it's an old school MC. I haven't seen Rakim perform before. And as along with that, the opening act is going to be Pat Stay and Roan battling. It's a rap battle. Pat Stay and Roan compliment battle against Marlo and Shuffle T, and that's going to be very entertaining. I really want to go see those people perform. But when I get back, man, it's nothing but 2K16, man. I'll be making a video about that. I was supposed to make a video today. Just didn't have enough time, and I didn't think the footage was good enough. Dwight Howard with the hook shot. Can't get it to go. Russell Westbrook grabs the rebound. 3-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Darn. So we switched up. No problem. Waiters doesn't really shoot the three. I can let him shoot that within reason, of course. Oh, wow. Russell Westbrook splits the defense, shoots it. No problem. Oh, hey, Caesar. I remember you. Welcome back, man. And you changed your name, too. Ace McBoogie. Cool, I like it. I'm going to get... Oh, nice. Dwight Howard inside. What a feed by James Harden. Pass to assist. 3-point lead. 8:11 left to go in the first half. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back with more second quarter action right after this. All your great grandmothers survived. That's awesome news, man. So happy for you. That's a relief, Ferry. I'm happy things worked out. I really am. That's good stuff.
Thunder leading by 3.
And Russell Westbrook.
Left side Westbrook.
Over to Dion Waiters. Watched closely by James Harden. James Harden's actually a very good defender.
He's got 6. Looking for Ibaka.
Over to Ibaka. He's fouled. And can't get it to go. That's the second foul on Corey Brewer.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first.
This is that one. Wow. It's foul city. We're going to have to drive to the basket a little bit more, I
Good
think.
on the second free throw.
Splits a pair at the free throw line. 4-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder on their home floor. First round of the playoffs. Wow.
The Thunder poured in.
Can't get it to go.
Gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. Defense stood tall.
All right, I got to watch out for Russ. He drives to the lane.
And it's Harden picking him up.
Can kick it out easily.
Jones takes to Waiters.
Dion Waiters.
Shot clock at 6.
Shoot.
Back to Jones. And here's Westbrook. From
Russell
the
Westbrook.
arc. Shot's good.
What? Russell can hit threes, but if he's contested or
He shot the ball exceptionally
kind of
well.
off his rhythm, he will not make it. But it's a matter of trying to get that to be the case. There was some defense played, some semblance of a defense at least. Dwight Howard with a shot. Serge Ibaka grabs the rebound, outlet to Dion Waiters. What? This is crazy.
Moving, both the ball and moving bodies getting quality chances.
And they're not wasting
So a
chances.
9-point lead, just like that.
They're hitting their shot.
Here's Thomas. Dion Waiters making his last shot. It's Harden with
Nice, James Harden all the way to the rack. Can't get it to go. I don't know what the heck is going on here.
3 rebounds now in this one.
Arg.
Now, Thomas defending.
I really wish there was a punch in the face button.
Digit lead.
I'd be knocking people out like the Pistons.
11-point Thunder lead.
Had so much space.
11-point lead for the Thunder. I gotta do something.
See his eyes get wide.
This is it.
Pass that over to Dwight Howard. Come on, man.
Here's Harden on the wing. Back down.
James Harden. He passes it back to Dwight.
Missing there by Houston. Will it go? And it's laid out.
Lays it up and in. What a great double move. Good stuff.
Got 11.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
All right. I don't even have a steal yet. I'm pretty much the one scoring, as far as I know.
And Jones has it in the corner.
Perry Jones. Pass it over to Russ.
Westbrook against Thomas.
Pick up that dribble. Thank you. Somebody grab the rebound.
So he draws the foul on the shot.
Good shot defense. James Harden picks up his second, 4th team foul. 5:37 left to go. 9-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Oh, that's okay, Ace McBoogie. Not a problem, man. You know, that's okay. I just appreciate it when you do show up. Oh, you're gonna duck out early tonight, midnight? That's okay, man.
For the Thunder.
Hit up some Battlefield. Awesome.
For Ibaka. Durant comes in for
Good stuff,
Perry
man.
Jones.
I
And
understand.
Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Waiters.
I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to stream. I might just do one. I don't know. It depends. If it keeps going like this and they keep fouling and stuff, I'll probably just play the one game and then simulate the rest.
And he sinks.
Because I want to get at least try to get around 10 videos of this if I can. So I'm going to be doing a lot of simulating on this tonight, and I have to make a lot of videos this week. So I'm constantly editing footage when I have the time to do so. Nice. Can't do anything. I tipped it. Come on, man. That counts for something.
Westbrook kicks to
Durant
Durant.
kicks it over to Lamb. Lamb being guarded closely. And Kevin Durant can't get it to go. McGarry gets it to go, and that's a foul on me, even though I was there late. Fine.
Bodies on the glass right there. They just
This is going to be a whooping, folks. I can sense it. 3 turnovers already? That's sacrilege. Pass that over to James Harden. James Harden's running. He's running. Pass that over to Trevor Ariza. Banks it in. I had to get that Tim Duncan shot open. Finally got that. 10-point lead. Less than 5 minutes to go in the first half. How much am I shooting? Probably not shooting very well. 45, not too shabby. The rest of the team is not shooting well at all.
Can't get it to go. Excellent D.
Pass that over to James Harden. He's running. He's running. He's running. Nice. We were both open for threes, so either one of us could have hit that. 49-42, Oklahoma City. We can overcome this. We can do that. Despite the fact that I got 3 turnovers, we can overcome that. Play the passing lane with Russell. See if that is going to make a difference. It should. Good stuff. No? Oh man. Wide open. Wide open. Wide open. Nobody passes me the ball, and now I'm getting stuck. What is with this? Come on, man. Nice! Dwight's in the middle. Can't lay it up like nobody's been able to lay up the ball. Kevin Durant bullies his way right into the lane. Me oh my.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively.
Yes, right into the lane. Can't get it to go. Come on, Dwight. You gotta do something, man. Good stuff.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance. Stay active, be energetic.
I'm crossing my fingers on this one.
As soon as the shot goes up.
By the way, I am playing 12-minute quarters. I always like to do that. It's a lot of basketball, I understand that, but I love the simulation. Big fan of basketball ever since I was 8 years old. So I love me some basketball. In fact, I cannot wait for Yahoo Fantasy League to start. It's going to be sweet. Pass that over to James Harden, way out there. No? Wow, the crossover. Gets it right to the hoop. Lays it, can't even do that. I gotta get my layup increased. Kevin Durant is putting on a clinic. 9-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hey, Crimson Phoenix, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be my last stream for 2K15, at least in terms of my career. I'll be playing again on Thursday, but I'll be doing my team when I'm playing then. Happy to have you along, though, Crimson. Blocks per game. I'm getting pretty decent blocks per game. I didn't make the All-NBA first team this year. Neither did anybody on my team. Like I said, we had a pretty bad season, but we still made the playoffs. Thankfully, Dwight Howard extended, so did James Harden, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't. They can't afford to keep me, so oh poop. Thank you. Finally, some defense. I'm running. I'm LeBron James. And what the heck? I'm getting nailed. That's it. What? This is a clinic. How many turnovers do I have? Like 11? 5. I might as well have that. I'm going to break the record for most turnovers in a game. Look at this. I can't even get a lay-in. I really, really do wish there was a punch in the face button. Look at this, I'm flying everywhere. 13-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, chill, chill. Yogi in a tank top. Just breathe, chill. Nice. Come on, man. Nobody's making shots. What are we shooting at? 2? Come on, Durant. That's it. Doing great. Just got dinner finished, streaming. Oh, nice. Planet Side. I've heard of that.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Get off me, Russ. I want to punch him in the face. Damn, thank you. Finally.
That could give him a huge injection of energy club.
Only complaint on my stream was that one person hosted my stream. The chat was so uncontrollable. No way. That happened to me before, actually. We got... It wasn't a raid or anything. Somebody hosted me and it ended up being like a huge bot spam. Run! Can't get the layup to go. That's the first foul on Jeremy Lamb. So, okay, 31 seconds left to go.
And he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throws.
75% of the line, they can't make them.
This is a
What's
common
going on?
problem for them, their inability to consistently knock
So if
down
this
the
is any indication, we're probably going to lose this series. We'll see what happens.
And he's good on the second.
And I can still pull back. I've been 25 down and I've won. So I'm not concerned about that. But it's just the way it's looking. You know, it's too many turnovers, first of all.
Let's it go from 14.
And they're shooting lights out basketball.
It's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
It's trailed by 14.
All right.
There's a screen.
I'm not passing it to Capella for sure. It's not a very good anything.
He dishes it to Ariza.
Pass that over to Ariza. Ariza's going to pull up, and he gets rejected. And that is the first half, folks.
And so that brings
Oklahoma City's up 61-47 after 2 quarters of play
by 14.
over the Houston Rockets. First round of the playoffs. Let's see who Doris Burke has over on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you obviously
I don't want to hear what Kevin Durant has to say. Let's listen to what Coach is going to rip into us.
Everybody focus on me.
This
hasn't
should be
gone
good.
down the way any of us thought it would, but things are gonna
Just
change.
bear with me, folks, here.
We've got some stuff to talk about.
Their fast break has been
It wasn't a bot spam,
That's
okay.
because we haven't been defending
It was just a bunch of immature
and
people. I'm
you
sorry you had to
lost
go
a lot
through
of
that,
you
Crimson.
guys getting back up the floor on D. We made
Oh,
the most
just
of
bear
our
with me.
opportunities in transition. That's another thing. A bunch of times we've made nice, quick outlet passes to start the break, and I want to keep seeing those passes made.
There we go.
And let's be quick in transition the next 2 quarters. We don't need everybody.
Thanks for the retweet, by the way,
I'd rather
Crimson. I
have us
appreciate that.
running the floor
Yeah,
and
Crimson.
getting layups on
I
the
appreciate
break.
that, man.
We've
Losing
got a
followers
very
like
clear
crazy.
job to do, and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
Coach is angry at us. Understandably so, too. We're playing terrible basketball. We have 100% chemistry, though, and I don't know what's
He played a very mature first half offense.
going on.
Finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense, and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive.
Arg. What? Dwight Howard collides with him.
That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. So on the floor for Houston. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard.
Yeah, exactly, Crimson. That's all really you can do. I mean, I tried to get Nightbot and stuff, or I'm looking into getting more moderators that are bots, for example. It would help out tremendously, but it requires a lot of micromanagement still. And I don't know. I have my laptop here, so like in between gameplay, I would have to do that. I suppose I could pull it off. I'm still looking for something more consistent than Nightbot, though. I find Nightbot's a little bit too... It's a little too sketchy for me, so I'm going to look into other stuff. When I do get something, then I'll have a decent moderator on board. That's going to be good.
And both free throws good for Durant.
So Durant hits 2 free throws early on. Start of the 3rd quarter.
Here is Thomas.
Nice, splits the defense. There we go. Flushes it down. What a great one-handed dunk.
From the biggest guy out there on the floor.
These tomahawks are crazy. I unlocked a few of them, actually.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up,
We need some motivation, you know. We need to cut this deficit down badly. Serge Ibaka being watched closely by Terrence Jones. What the heck is this? Allow a man to score.
well, here we go again. An open
No defense.
easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Yep, where's the defense? I agree with you. Not here.
There's the dish to Howard.
Pass that out here.
On the wing Harden. He is guarded by Leader. Double team on Thomas.
Pass that over to Brewer. He can shoot that. Come on, Dwight. Turn around.
It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And when you talk about
Trying to get Dwight some touches, but it's not working.
one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again.
Wilt Chamberlain, career rebounds. Nobody's going to touch that, I don't think.
With 23,924 rebounds.
23,000 rebounds. It's ridiculous.
Greatness on the basketball court.
Kevin, the accolades and achievements It's a really
Wow.
phenomenal.
How are we
Go back
gonna-
and watch tape. Just realize the way Wilt dominated that rebound
Man.
is unheard of.
This is going to be a clinic. I just want to see very quickly what the team comparison is. Look at that. They're shooting almost 60%. We're shooting very good from 3, but we're not shooting enough of them. And our field goals are just terrible. What's going on? Assists? They're passing the ball way better than we are. All right. We'll see what happens.
A lot of greats in the modern era are also elite rebounders. One of the top rebounders since his time. They've all learned from watching how Wilt played the game.
And here is Thomas. Following the
Nice.
three from Kevin
See,
Durant. Passed away.
like, he shouldn't be stealing that much. That's ridiculous. Steven Adams doesn't steal. He's not that good defensively. And I don't know how to throw alley-oops either. Like, I do, I just can't, I can never pull them off.
Over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he gave the officials
Man,
a choice there.
this is one of the worst games I think I've ever played.
Go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Chest
Not
first
the game
into
itself.
net.
My performance is one of the worst performances I've ever had. How many turnovers is that? 6 turnovers. That's ridiculous. I'm going to break the record for the most turnovers ever. I don't want that. That's an embarrassing one. Wow. 4th foul on Dwight Howard.
It's on Dwight Howard.
This is madness.
The Thunder had 15 tries
All right,
at the
let's see.
line. They've made 10.
19-point lead, 9:43 left to go in the 3rd quarter. So likely, yeah, this is going to be the only game that I stream tonight. Because I do have a lot of stuff to do. Like I said, I got to simulate this, and I still got to play a few games, right? To get my overall where I want it. And I have to sign in the off-season. I have to decide if I'm going to stay in Houston or if I'm going to,
Ansel Adams nails both.
you know, there's a lot to do. Plus, there's other stuff I wanted to get a Fallout New Vegas video out on Thursday if I can.
Outside Thomas.
Hopefully I can do that. Pass that over to Terrence Jones.
Outside Thomas. And that one's on top.
There we go. That one nails it.
Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Bloody Ninja, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. iCloud, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you guys along here. I'm just going to be playing one game of my career here for NBA 2K15. It's my last stream of that game, and then I'll be getting, of course, 2K16. And we'll be doing some damage in that, hopefully. I play actually on PC, so I don't have it on next gen. If I do eventually get the PS4, which is one of my goals, then I'll definitely get NBA 2K16 on that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I need to get a PS4 because so many of my friends have it, and I really want to play with them.
That's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You got to get it inside some too.
Man, Adams is killing us.
They're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this
Yeah, it
game
looks
right
like
where it
fire. I agree with you, man.
If you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining
It's far better than the. Did you guys see NBA, the one that EA put out? It was trending on Twitter for a while. Oh man, it looks terrible. I really feel bad because I grew up on the live series, right? It's such a shame too because it had the potential to be a very good game. But from what I saw, it's just, no, it's not going to work.
Here's Adams.
Steven Adams is putting on a clinic on the offensive glass. We're getting
Had
whooped.
7 points in the game.
shaky defense down low.
Oh,
Mismatch.
Big of Vili Prince. Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you along. I hope I said your name correctly. Sorry if I didn't. Please correct me. Over to Harden. Harden for 3. Cannot get it to go. Serge Ibaka grabs the rebound. Outlet to Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook against Thomas.
What the heck was that?
To Westbrook. Thomas with the block.
Nice! Finally some defense.
Harden the pass to Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Thomas with the 3.
Man. 20 points though I have, but I mean, still, I'm not passing the ball. I'm a point guard who passes, and I only have, like, what, 2 assists?
And Durant, here we go.
Kevin Durant's going to run in and lay it right up over the defense, if you want to call it defense.
He's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to
Oh, just bear with me one moment here. I can't quite see. I don't have a split screen or anything, so I can't quite see what's going on. Oh, man, so many turnovers. I'm going to break the record.
Good play tonight for Waiters. He has 8
Yeah, I'm going to break the record for most turnovers a game. Just bear with me then, folks.
Man, that's a good play.
Harden is trash in 2K15. I agree with you, Bloody Ninja. I'm starting to regret coming over to Houston. I came to Houston as a point guard. My basic mold is that around Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas, but I'm a tall point guard, 6'7", 215, and yeah, so I don't know. I came from the Phoenix Suns. We were 0-10, and now I'm with the Houston Rockets. We're in the playoffs 2 years in a row, but I'm not really comfortable with this. So we'll see what happens in the offseason because I'm on my contract year. Big Aveli Prince, am I saying your name correctly? Thank you so much for following, man. It deeply means the world to me. Welcome to the Super Friends. I hope you find me mildly entertaining, and I'm so happy to have you along. If you're a fan of basketball, by all means, man, chat along, or if you prefer lurking, that's cool too, man. Bear with me. Playing with one hand right now. Doesn't really matter.
Back to Thomas. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession.
That was deflected out of bounds by Dion Waiters. 78-53. Oklahoma City Thunder whooping the Houston Rockets. 7:25 left to go in the third quarter of action. Okay, 10 seconds left to go. Pass that over to... Yeah. You're going to have to shoot that. Yeah. This is going to be a whooping. Yeah. I've come back from 25 points down, but I don't see it happening here in the playoffs. Ooh. Less than 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter of action. Oklahoma City up by 1 billion points. Yeah, just to elaborate a little bit more, Bloody Ninja. My career with the 80, 90 minutes of cutscenes, that's going to be crazy. Yeah, I agree with you. And Spike Lee directed it. I'm a big fan of Spike Lee ever since Do the Right Thing. So, yeah. Oh, they're keeping me on the bench for this one? Okay, reasonably so. But I'm going to be doing my career once I get back. I'm actually away this weekend, but I got the Michael Jordan edition of NBA 2K16. So once I get back from my trip, I'm going to play it right away. And we're going to do my career, my team. I'm playing Park. Hopefully there are going to be some people playing on the PC. If you guys play on PC, by all means hit me up, because I could really use some friends to play with online until I get a next generation console of some kind. Oh, you pre-ordered before the Jordan edition was announced? Oh, I see. And then you pre-ordered the Jordan edition one day after it was announced? No way. It's a very good edition. I just got 35,000 virtual credits here to soup up my point guard, so I decided I wanted to make a point guard because I've never played that in real life or otherwise, right? I've never played point guard. I'm 6 feet and 1/4 inch tall, but I've never played point guard in my life. I've always played the 2 or the 3 because of my reach, my large hands, and my ability to defend people. I'm a big defensive player, right? All right, I'm going to simulate until I get in here.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to blow.
I don't know what happened with the frame rate there, but... Oh, man. 87-63, Oklahoma City Thunder. 4:15 left to go in the third. Westbrook over to Lamb. Lamb over on the wing. Stolen by Harden. Johnson's handling the basketball. Passes it out to Harden. Over to Johnson. Fakes. Gets a screen from Harden. He's going to have to post him up. Harden on the charity stripe. Cannot get it to go. Serge Ibaka grabs the rebound. Timeout on the floor. Oklahoma City Thunder. 3:51 left to go in the third, and it is a whooping. You're 6'2" at 14. That's immense, man. That's good stuff. I still recommend, though, for people who are playing basketball, you know, at that age, around that age, make sure you learn your point guard skills. I deeply regret not being able to do that. My handles could have used some work. My dribbling, my passing was always very good, but my dribbling I could not really perfect. You always want to learn, right? But I highly recommend use your point guard skills as well as the center skills. Because I played like a much bigger player, right? I'm a big fan of the center position, traditionally. Oh, wow. Russell Westbrook passes it over to Perry Jones. Perry Jones passes it out to Kevin Durant, who's on the wing. Back to Jones. Jones with a dribble. Up and under. Off of one leg. Can't get it to go. Dwight Howard grabs the rebound. Pass that over to Nick Johnson. That's probably going to be a turnover. No. Surprise. Over to Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza finds Thomas on the wing. Oh. Come on, Dwight. Nice. That's Capella. I'm sorry. I thought it was Dwight. Capella gets fouled by Floyd. Not Mayweather. Mari Jackson, you can beat me in 2K. Yeah, probably. Probably. I'm not used to the new mechanism, right? I came from 2K13 directly to this, so it's a difficult transition. Center position is far more of a better fit for me. 7 turnovers? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. I like the center position a lot because you don't really have to leave the paint. That's exactly what I like doing. Finding it difficult to guard the perimeter. Over to Lamb for 3. Can't get it to go. Dwight Howard grabs the rebound. Nice. And I got blocked again. Oh, wow. Capella with the flush and the hoop and the harm. 2:55 left to go in the third quarter. Oklahoma City up 87-65. Can't get that to go. He's a terrible foul shooter, too. Jeremy Lamb running the basketball up. I guess I got to guard him now. Who's going to guard Westbrook? I mean, I'm not really guarding Westbrook either, but still. Finally. Over to Johnson. Johnson. Can't do anything. What's going to happen here now? Come on, man. Nice. Kevin Durant picks up his first foul, 15th foul of the quarter. So we're in the penalty. Oh, there's going to be some new controls for 2K16 as well. I thought I saw that in a video on YouTube, but I was kind of skeptical about that. But okay, that seems to make sense, though. I saw something about if you tap the button, it's going to be a direct pass. Or, I'm sorry, if you tap the button, it's going to be a bounce pass or something like that. That's going to be kind of awkward, I think. We'll see what happens, though. I prefer using the icon, normally. For this, I don't know. I got 7 turnovers. It's ridiculous. Up by 20. It's a lot. All right, good screen. Kevin Durant over in the corner for 3. Gets it to go. Splish splash show. Man. Pass that over to Holt. Holt is hurt too. Everybody's playing hurt. Like, I believe Terrence Jones is playing hurt. So is Trevor Ariza. There's no excuse. Shoot. He's playing terribly right now. Okay, I'll try not to shoot anymore. Run the offense through me, is that what the director was? Man. Icon passing is still there, good. I could use that when I play this center position because passing out of the post is actually kind of easy, but I still like to hit certain people in certain directions, particularly on the wings.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
I don't like to score, to be honest with you. I'm a defender, pure. So, for example, even if I play something in NBA Jam, I insist that the other person scores all the time. Because 3 from Holt. Can't get it to go. Nice offensive board.
Well done finishing that one off.
So here's Westbrook. He's got 18.
Russell Westbrook. He likes to shoot. Nice! I got that. Good stuff. Go. Perry Jones picks up the first foul. Just bear with me, folks.
points in a single game.
Bloody Ninja, thank you so much for following, man. Deeply, deeply appreciate it. So happy to have you along. Welcome to the Super Friends. I hope you find me mildly entertaining, and happy to have you here, man. Tip my hat to you. Good, good stuff. Oops, wrong one. So, of course, I'm broadcasting over on YouTube, as well as Twitch. Seems to be doing well, despite the fact that I'm not doing well in this game. This will still go over on my Let's Play for the point guard position, which I'm not familiar with. See, that was good defense. I finally got into the A+ marker. I could probably always foul out and see what happens. I won't do that, though. I need as many points as possible. Nice! Right into the lane! Can't get it to go. What is going on? Floyd. What? Isn't he like a center? Am I going to play point guard in 16? To start off with, I'm going to go with what I'm familiar with, which is the center position. I want to do that first, and then I'll play the point guard after that. But I think in my team, you have to play the whole team anyway, but that's a little bit different. At the end of 3 quarters of play, the Oklahoma City Thunder are 97. The Houston Rockets are 70. This is a clinic, folks. So we'll be right back with the 4th quarter of action right after this. But yeah, I'm trying to learn the point guard position, even though it's challenging for me and I'm getting whooped right now. I'm still gonna try to master it. You have to master every position, right? Power forward and center, I got that mastered. Small forward as well. Shooting guard, very simple. Point guard, though, because you have to do a lot of passing and you have to micromanage who you're passing it to, it's a little bit more difficult for me to grasp. It's actually one of the more difficult positions in all of sports, actually. You're a center in real life? Yeah. At 6'2", really? Okay. So, yeah, make sure you master the point guard and make sure you master handle, passing, awareness, perspective, all that stuff. I really regret not being able to do that. I would have had a better career in basketball.
Let's go. Time to do my thing.
Coach is going to be livid at us. So less than 9 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter of action. Oklahoma City Thunder up by 1 billion points over the visiting Houston Rockets. This is the first round of the first game of the first round of the playoffs, first game. Dion Waiters being watched closely by Nick Adams, gets fouled by Capella. I'm sorry, Ben Larson. Is that his name? I don't know. These randomly generated characters, I have no idea what their names are. Actually, small forward, power forward, center. Yeah, that seems more reasonable, like a swing. Yeah, totally. J2 for life, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you along. Hope you're having a great day. Playing a little bit of NBA 2K15 basketball. This is going to be my last time playing my career, and I'm getting my tail whooped. So... Oh, the Real Bro Syphilis. What do you recommend for my position and style? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I must have missed you. I'm sorry about that. Just bear with me. So what do I recommend for a position and style? You said you were going to go with Jason Kidd, right? J2 for life. I'm actually just going to play this game. It's just the one game of my career, and then I'm going to hang it up. Going to retire from NBA 2K15 my career. But I'm going to continue doing it offline and simulating the rest of my career. So maybe another, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something along those lines. Normally I stream a lot longer than that, so yeah, I apologize about that. Just have a lot of things to do, a lot of videos to upload before I leave this weekend. Okay, so you don't fully know yet. I see, Brosyphilis. Well, I like the idea of the point guard, Jason Kidd, but you need somebody who can score too, right? I think the most effective position would be the shooting guard position. There aren't too many great shooting guards anymore. You have Dwayne Wade, James Harden, but then it kind of tapers off into debate, right? So I would go with a shooting guard, probably a big shooting guard, somewhere around the 6'7" range, and defense, obviously, but you could also go probably with shooting guard, like a pure shooting guard. That's my recommendation, though. You know, take it with a grain of salt. Subbed in at the point guard position. Steven Adams at the line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Splits a pair.
Gets it gone just 33% from the field.
Just gonna stick in the
fourth
corner
quarter.
here. James Harden right to the rack, lays it up and in.
Shot is good.
77-100. Oklahoma City up by 23.
And so
8:30 left to go in the fourth.
outside Westbrook.
Oh, Westbrook kicks it out to Dion Waiters. Back to Westbrook.
We played just over
Westbrook's on the wing.
3.5 minutes
He
now.
dribbles around, finds Kevin Durant up top.
Can't hit. Good D
Nice.
by
That's
Thomas.
actually good
The
defense.
defense was right there, just
All right.
waiting.
So let's slow it up a little bit.
Anticipating that play.
Steve, every
Nice.
team needs
Guess who's going right to the rack and gets fouled? This is the 5th on Russell Westbrook. We could actually cut into this deficit now. J2 for life. What position am I going to be in 2K16 in my career? To start out with, I'm going to go with a center position. That seems reasonable. I'm very good at the center position. Always played that way, even though I'm only 6 feet tall.
That free throw good from Thomas. Corey Brewer's checked in.
I've always played with a bigger, you know, I'm able to block people who are much taller than me. That's because I have fairly big hands and long reach. I was always good to get steals, blocks, no matter what. And I played the Bill Russell style of defense, Willis Reed, Dennis Rodman, that style of defense, I mean.
Thunder leading by 21.
So yeah, center to start out with, and then I'm going to go into point guard because I have to try to master the point guard. It's something I've always wanted to do, and it's challenging for me.
Waiters again. Jordan. Ibaka with the screen on Hart. Here's Waiters. And the shot is good.
Oh wow, what a great play. Dion Waiters. Well, great for them, not for us. Oh, thank you so much, J2 for life. I appreciate that, man.
7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Oh,
Thomas.
nice underneath to Brewer. What a play! Inside pass. Oh me, oh my. That's my Ralph Lawler impression. He'd be the announcer for the Clippers, I think. I think he used to be the announcer for the Sonics. Oh, dart.
Just power it home, right? Why not?
Nice. James Harden with the rebound.
Rockets trailed by
I'm going to have to pass this
21.
back to good old James. The beard.
Harden
There's the
kicks to
beard.
Thomas. Jones sets the pick for Thomas.
Maybe if we set up a couple of things, we could do
And
some
here's
damage.
Harden for three.
Harden for 3. Splish splash. Now we're cutting in. Now we're cutting in.
Points in the quarter.
Another good look there, and that's his second free
When do I stream J2 for life? I normally stream every day at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There are a couple of exceptions, though, because it's subject to change. You know how life can get, right? So this weekend, for example, I'm going to be heading over to the city. Now, I live in Nova Scotia. There's only one city, and that would be
And it's Durant with the
Halifax. We're going to go watch Rakim perform,
rebounds in this game.
as well as Pat Stay and Rowan battling Marlowe and Shuffle T.
Here we go.
So it's a hip-hop event.
And Waiters kicks to
Always wanted to go see Rakim perform. One of my all-time greats. In fact, it's also Eminem's all-time great.
leads away. In Oklahoma City again with the
So yeah,
for Houston, they're on 5 of 10, 50%.
just bear with me here.
Harden dishes to Thomas. Jones with the
Nice screen. Take that pass.
Stolen by Westbrook.
What? Russell Westbrook is diving all over the place. He's playing really lights-out basketball right now. He's got 5 fouls, though. I can't really draw any more on him.
He lobs it up. It's deflected.
Nice.
He dishes it to Waiters.
Deflected. Raiders grabs it.
Westbrook, here we go.
Come on, man.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets take possession. Good stuff, good stuff. Bobby Darin's Splish Splash song. I agree with you. Yeah, Crimson. That's probably where I got it from. I just didn't notice until I started saying it.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Okay, just bear with me, Chad. I'll keep up with you guys in a second. Pretty intense here. I want to try to catch up on things. Nice.
Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Jerry Lawler? No, it's Ralph Lawler. I don't think there's any relation. James Harden picks up his 4th versatile foul, 2nd team foul of the quarter. 5:16 left to go in the 4th. Looks like a futile effort at this point. You broke Wilt's 100-point game? You're not serious. That's awesome, Bloody Ninja. Well, were you playing as my career, or were you playing as... There's Brewer, he's running, he's trying to run. Were you playing as your own character, or were you playing as a specific person? Ooh, nice. Great putback. J2 Life asks, where do you live? I live in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, Canada. Population of about 2 people, me and some other guy. So yeah, it's pretty small. That's basically the point there. Westbrook with a flush right down the toilet. And I'm surprised they didn't see that. Over to James Harden, up top for 3. Splish splash, another assist for you, boy. I hope I make a comeback, Crimson. I really do. I don't see it, but we're only down 16. 4:15 left to go. Stranger things have happened. As long as we buckle down, particularly defensively. If Russell Westbrook gets kicked out of the game, we may have a shot, but I have to take it to his... Kevin Durant gets smashed on his way to the basket. 3rd foul on Corey Brewer. Pupilo, how are you doing, my friend? We're just going to play this one game, and then that'll be it for my career. And we'll have to end the stream a little bit earlier than I anticipated because I have a lot of work to do. Am I a basketball fan, J2 for life? Yes.
First one falls for.
Doing a much better job of getting to the line here.
I'm a huge basketball fan, J2 for life. I watched it ever since the... Which finals was that? Magic Johnson... 1988 finals, where they won the back-to-back. Yeah, when they won the back-to-back, right before the Bad Boys, the Pistons won their back-to-back. So I've been watching ever since then. So I've seen the feud with Isaiah Thomas and Magic Johnson, and that's what my point guard is based on, Magic and Thomas, right? So I've been watching basketball for quite some time. I saw the rise of Michael Jordan. It was amazing, you know, and I will say this, if the Pistons weren't around, there would be no Michael Jordan because they forced him to be better than what he was. 3 days, Pupilo, man. 3 days. Now, like I said, I won't be around when it launches, but I'll be happy to play it once I get back, and I'll be playing it an awful lot. Nice, Jones. Come on, right over here. Pass that over to James Harden. James Harden's going to be covered by Perry Jones. Darn. So this is a futile effort, I think. I think we've just lost here. James Harden picks up his 5th personal foul. Yeah, man. Oh, the longer comment, Bloody Ninja? Oh, just bear with me then. While he's at the free throw line, I'll read your comment, okay? You also broke the most turnovers. I really don't want that. That's embarrassing. I don't want to break the most turnovers in a game ever. Let's see. In my career, in 15, I had 22 All-Star appearances. Wow. 12 championships, 8 MVPs, most points ever, most steals ever, most assists ever. How long did you play that? If you had 22 All-Star appearances, you must have played like 25 seasons or something, right? That's crazy. Who's my favorite team? I actually don't have a favorite team, Bloody Ninja. I really like the game of basketball. I really can't pick favorites in a lot of things. But that being said, though, I have an affinity for the Lakers' style of play. I find that the Clippers are playing more like the Lakers used to. Serge Ibaka gets called for the blocking foul. But yeah, more than likely it would be... You know, because I could watch anything. I could watch the WNBA, I could watch a high school game or college or something like that, and it doesn't bother me. Like, I could root for the team. I just love watching basketball, right? But yeah, Lakers probably. Spent over 1,000 hours in the game. Oh wow, 25 seasons. Wow, that's crazy, man. Crazy in a good way. Don't get me wrong. When I say crazy, it's a good thing. 1,000 hours in the game. That sounds like me in Skyrim. I clocked over 2,000 hours on Skyrim. I look forward to playing this one, though. This is going to be very interesting. Can't get it to go. Might as well just launch threes.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that goal.
Very steady work. they've been
Nice.
doing on the
Rejected.
interior. No question.
Here comes James Harden. He's running. He's running.
Got this lead.
No?
It's Harden with the drive.
Over to Jones. Lays it up and in. Great play by James Harden. 20-point lead, though.
Got 5 assists in the game.
2:27 left to go in the fourth quarter of action. This one's pretty much a foregone conclusion, folks. Oklahoma City Thunder up by 20. They'll probably be taking the first game of this, the first round of the playoffs. You can't believe it, Big Valley Prince? Neither can I, man. Getting whooped right now. Warrior or CM Punk? CM Punk, man. I'm a big CM Punk fan. I got all of his DVDs from Ring of Honor. I watched him rise. In 16, you're going to spend like 2,500 plus hours. That makes, yeah. I love basketball that much too, man. I think I might actually devote a lot of time to it. Oh, not a problem, Brosyphilis. I appreciate that, man. We're pretty much done here anyway. I'm just going to do a little conclusion at the end. When's my next stream, J2 Life? My next stream is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. I have company coming tomorrow. And the next day. So my next 2 streams will be sometime in the afternoon. I'll tell you what, J2 for Life. If you follow me over on my YouTube channel, I'll be making a video on when I'm going to be going on live. It'll probably be in the afternoon because I'm in Eastern Time, right? So maybe like 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for a couple of hours. I'll be doing Minecraft mostly. So yeah, Minecraft. That's correct. Punk or Cena? Well, yeah, Punk. I love John Cena, don't get me wrong. I didn't at first. When he was a bad guy, I liked him. But then when he turned face, I was like, oh, he's going to be the next Hulk Hogan, blah, 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 blah. But then when Punk actually, you know, then when Cena started actually being, like, I started noticing a lot of his charity stuff. He's done more for charity than any wrestler before him. That's respect right there. What's my YouTube channel, J2 for Life? It's actually linked in the description of my Twitch account here. It's linked there. It's youtube.com/user/SOOPAMARIOLANDRY, which is my real name, Mario Landry. So, yeah. Stone Cold or CM Punk? Ooh, don't allow me to answer that. Can I say draw? Can I say a draw on that one? Because I love what Stone Cold Steve Austin did. So, all right, let's finish up this whooping that I'm getting, not giving. Usually I'm the one dishing out the whooping, but you got to learn how to take it sometimes. How else are you going to learn, right? Kevin Durant being guarded closely by Corey Brewer, and he's going to drive past him, shoot right on the top, splish splash show. Stone Cold all day, yeah. Like I said, man, Punk is different in the sense that he's straight edge. You know, it's a difficult business to be straight edge in. I've been backstage at a few wrestling events, and I've seen some things that are pretty ill-advised, let's say. I've seen people shooting steroids backstage. You know, it's well documented. Kevin Durant, again, blows right by Corey Brewer. Cannot get it to go this time, though. Pass that over to James Harden. Harden didn't have that good of a game. Brewer nails, nope, can't even nail it. The Rock for life. I love The Rock. He is a great performer. He's actually a great in-ring performer and great charisma. The only thing I didn't like about The Rock is that he couldn't work a speed style. Like, he couldn't have a fast match with, like, a Rey Mysterio or somebody. Or Tajiri.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less.
All right, 1 minute left to go in the fourth and final quarter of action here. Oklahoma City Thunder running away with this one.
Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City.
Thunder take possession over the James Harden turnover. He must have 8 turnovers by now. I have 7, so this is going to be a...
That's the way to move the ball.
Coach is actually happy with me? I'd be livid. See how many turnovers I had? All right, we'll just watch the rest of this and I'll talk with you guys, okay? Oh, you live in Boston, Massachusetts? Awesome. So you must be a big Celtics fan. Is that, am I to assume that, J2 for life? Celtics have a rich history, man. Bill Russell, like I said, I don't pick favorites, but Bill Russell is one of the more preferred players that I enjoyed watching. I never grew up watching him, but retroactively speaking, watching the old footage of him, it was a pleasure to watch him play.
Look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
So less than 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter of action, folks. Oklahoma City Thunder are up 120. Why is Big Gary over here?
Here's
Brewer
Brewer.
can't make the three. All of a sudden, McGarry's wide open. Somebody else next to me won't sit down. Morrow right to the rack. Somebody's butt's in my way. So, your final score from Oklahoma City is the Oklahoma City Thunder, 1 billion points, and the Rockets, 80-something. Oh, is it going to freeze? Am I going to have to do this game over again? It does this sometimes on the PC, man. Come on. Really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to play the game over again. I can't believe it just did that. Okay, quit. Fine. It's probably going to kick me right out and go back into my career. Yeah. That's a weird glitch. Yeah, somebody broke the horn, Crimson. That's exactly what happened. It glitched out. I don't know why. It's the second time this happens, though. So yeah, I think that's what it's doing. It's saving the My Career progress, and then it's going to kick me back out to the main menu, maybe? What? I gotta play it again. Well, that's pretty much it for me anyway, for this one. Now I gotta fix this problem. Yeah. You start in high school and then you go to college and then the NBA. That's right. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be really cool. Oh, Hoodie, I didn't notice your question there. Yeah, so why do I have a black player instead of a white player? Well, basically, I just did a random generator because I had already played my character that kind of looks like me. So I just did a random generator and that's what it came up with. So I just went with that. I wanted to try the point guard position because I'm not used to it. And I wanted to master that position. So basically he was a composite of, or he is a composite of Isaiah Thomas and Irvin Magic Johnson, which I grew up watching them. So yeah, I was a big fan of the Lakers back then. And that's pretty much the idea why I got a black player instead of a white player. Gonna take a shower, Brosyphilis? Yeah, not a problem, my friend. I'm pretty much done here anyway because I have to. I have a lot of things that I have to do, so I'm gonna have to play this again, unfortunately, probably offline. So Yeah, it's a Spike Lee joint. I can't wait to see that. Ever since Do the Right Thing, I've been a huge Spike Lee fan, so. I remember seeing a YouTube video once that happened mid-game. Forgot the teams that were playing, but they were mid-game, and the horn went off and it was completely broken. Really? That's strange, Crimson. This is the second time that this happens, and it's broken my game before. I actually lost a couple of my careers doing this. So. But anyhow, folks, that's going to be it for me for this evening. So I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart for you guys tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to me over on my YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. And if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I would deeply appreciate it. And add a comment in the section down below if you'd like. I'd get to the comments as quickly and efficiently as I can within my means. And for all of you who are watching over on Twitch, I want to say thank you so much for the follows and the great conversations that I've had with you guys tonight. It means the world to me. We're going to see you again tomorrow. It'll be in the afternoon. Stay tuned to my social media, which is always linked in the description of my YouTube videos and on my Twitch banners, all that stuff. They're all linked there. Check out my website, all that stuff. And we'll see you tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. I'm looking at a 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start time. But just to be sure, just to be safe, I would check out my social media to be certain. So that's it for me again, folks. Hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll catch you again next time, alright? Take care.